Hey everyone, I want to chat with you about macronutrients. Now, as you know, one of the key elements of your I Am Clovis custom nutrition plan is your custom macros. They may be the most important aspect of all, and I'll tell you why. Some of you may be familiar with macronutrients, some of you may not be. So I'm going to try to give you a simple breakdown of what macronutrients are and why we have to be very careful with them. There are two main categories of nutrients: macronutrients and micronutrients. Now, we'll get to micronutrients, but in this video, we're going to focus on macronutrients. Now, macros, short for macronutrients, are to be thought of as large. This means that the human body requires them in relatively high amounts. These are measured in grams, and you can see that reflected on nutrition facts. There are three major macronutrients that I'm sure you're familiar with. They are fat, protein, and carbohydrates. Now, I just want to share something interesting with you. Of these three macronutrients, only two are essential, meaning that they are required by the human body just to survive. And the body can't make them by itself, which means you must ingest them through the diet. There are two that are essential for survival and one that is not. Fat and protein are both essential. Carbohydrates are not essential for human survival. Why is that interesting? Because this right here is the #1 reason why America is suffering from an obesity epidemic, thanks to the food pyramid. The only nutrient we have, the only macronutrient we have that is not essential for human survival has somehow become over 60% of the American diet. This is where we went wrong. This is why custom macronutrients in your I Am Clovis plan are so incredibly important. Now, you get your custom macronutrients based on your individual age, height, weight, and personal goals. For some of you, that's fat loss. For some of you, it's athletic performance. For some of you, it's just maintenance. You want to feel better. You want to have better cognitive performance. Whatever it may be, we can tailor your custom macronutrients accordingly. That's just a quick rundown of what macronutrients are. Now, another important aspect of this is nutrient density. Nutrient density. This is why your custom macronutrients are partnered with an approved foods list. I make sure that you are getting your macros from the most nutrient-dense foods on earth. Now, if you're familiar with macronutrients, you may have heard the term, if it fits your macros. This is a ridiculous idea that you can eat whatever you want as long as it fits your macros. It's complete and utter nonsense. This is why there's an approved foods list. So in future videos, I'm gonna break down that approved foods list, break down the idea of nutrient density, and break down the idea of micronutrients. For now, you have a basic overview of your three major macronutrients, that is fat, protein, and carbohydrates. They are measured in grams, and they are the key to your custom macros in your I Am Clovis custom nutrition plan.